It's a new semester. It's week 1. What should you do? Well, first off, I hope it's like the first day. So this is from an instructor point of view of what would I want you to do in my class in week 1. First, read the syllabus. It doesn't have to be like in-depth take notes, but read it. This gives you your communication expectations, when and how to communicate with the instructor. Course expectations. What do you have to do throughout the semester? The grading policies, the attendance policies. Can you do makeup work? Are there any scores that are dropped? These are all things that are in the syllabus. Read it, because nothing makes me more mad. Well, that's a lie. I get mad about a lot of things. But one thing that really annoys me is when I get questions from students and I'm like, it's literally the first page of the syllabus. Feel free to read it. So just read it. Play in the online component, right? You're probably using Canvas or Blackboard or D2L or Moodle or something. Get familiar with it. What do the buttons do? Where do they take you? Make sure you know how to navigate within. Where are your assignments? Is there an assignment button? Are they in modules? How do you get there? Where are your grades? You're going to want to make sure that you can keep track of that, because what if something's not graded in time? What if something is incorrect? You're only going to know that if you know where to find these things. How can you communicate? I use Canvas. Within Canvas, there is an inbox spot. I can email back and forth with students from inside of Canvas. I don't even need to go to my email. Make sure you know how to do that. It makes your life easier. And are there announcements? Do you know how to access those? I use announcements a lot in my class, and a lot of times I'll get emails from students about things, and I'm like, literally it's in the announcement. If you're reading those, you would know. So make sure you know where those things are. If your course is organized by modules, or it could be by week, look at everything in there. So I use modules. Module 1 is week 1. There are a bunch of links. Click everything in there. What's there? Are these assignments? Are there videos? Is it a book link? What's helpful? What's not? If you look at everything in week 1 and you're like, wow, these things with these headings are just stupid resources that I'm never going to use. Great. Now you know you can skip those. Whereas these other things are really helpful, and now you know that. So go through and click on every link in there to see what's important and what's not. Because maybe not everything works for everyone, but you don't know that until you click in there. And while you're clicking through, if there's something that you're like, I don't even know what this means, email your instructor. And if you say, hey, in module 1, there's this link, it doesn't make any sense, what is that for? Your instructor is going to love that you are actually digging in and figuring out what's in there. Bonus points for you. And, well, clarification. You win in every way, shape, and form there. And do you have an online homework tool? Right? Are you using MyLab or something from Cengage, McGraw-Hill, Wiley, Active, Top Hat? Doesn't matter who. Are you using an online homework tool for your course? If so, get in there quickly. Don't wait until the last day. Get in there again and play with it. Do you know how to access your online homework tool? Is it through a different site? Do you go right in through Canvas? Do you need a password? Do you need a course code? These are all things you want to figure out within the first day or 2 of the week. All right. Do you have any questions? Do you know how to use it? If you click on the first assignment, are you clueless? If you wait until the due date to try to get into that and figure it out, and you don't know what's going on, so you email your instructor at 10 o'clock when it's due at midnight and you've had a whole week, that's not a good impression that you're making in week 1. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there. You really want to hit the ground running, right? Do not wait until the end of the first week to get started, because you're already behind if you do that. And if you are behind in week 1, you are going to constantly feel behind for the course of the semester. Whether it's 8 weeks, 10, 12, 16, doesn't matter. If you are behind in week 1, you will feel behind the entire time. So you really want to start immediately. Get in, and maybe just day 1 is just your play day. Hit all the buttons, make your notes, figure out what works and what doesn't work, and then start working a little by little. If you continue at an even pace throughout, start that in week 1, get yourself a schedule, get something that works, and try to keep calm throughout. It'll make your life a whole lot easier. Have a good semester.